Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Thursday evening and Connie's Craft Along. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and thank you so much for stopping by this evening. We are coming to you on my Great Stamping with Connie Facebook page, and hopefully you are here joining the fun. Perhaps you've cut some cardstock and pattern paper and you're going to craft along with me. That would be awesome. But even if you're here just to hang out, say hello. Let me know that you're here and you're watching, and feel free to chit chat either with me or with anyone else that's commenting on the Facebook page. Someone said to me the other day that, they didn't want to comment on someone else's comment because they thought that would be rude. That would be like having a side conversation while I was, uh, you know, talking or explaining things or whatever. And it's like, no, 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 please do, please, chit chat with the others because as we were discussing in our team meeting last night, sometimes we just have to babble on because people aren't chit-chatting and it seems like there's a lot of quiet silence and dead space and that just feels awkward somehow when you're on a Facebook Live. So feel free to chit-chat with me or with others that are on watching or joining in. This is all about community and social and having some fun. So I am just going to see if I can find us on my Facebook page. Hopefully I can find us if you've found us. Anyway, there we go. Okay, so get that up here. All right, what do I have for tonight? A little bit of a repeat of some of the things that I've said other days, but if you weren't at those, you didn't hear them. So here we go. July 12th and 13th is the next online global crafting retreat. So there is 4 demonstrators, one from the US, one from Australia, one from the UK, and I, of course, am from Canada. And we get together and we just plan a whole bunch of make and takes and projects and things to share, techniques and fancy fold cards and all sorts of fun things. We think they're fun, but we've had awesome feedback from some of the previous ones. So that is coming up in July, and we would really love to have you join us this time around. There is a full retreat option that gets you the goodie box and all the make and takes and the Facebook group and the Zoom parties and the whole 9 yards. And then there is an access only option, and that gets you access to the Facebook and the Zoom events. It gets you the tutorials. What you don't get is the goodie box and the make and take pieces. So your choice. We have both options available, and we'd love to have you join us. Okay, that is that. What else? Join us. Yeah, speaking of joining us, I would love to have you join the Great Stamping Believers team. There is an awesome, awesome deal on right now. So if you have almost anything on your wish list, now is the time to think about joining. At least consider it. There is no obligation. You do not have to run classes. You do not have to do Facebook Lives. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You could just be a happy shopper. About 3/4 of the people on my team belong to our group for the community and the friendship and the sharing of ideas and inspiration and the discount, because they are happy craft supply shoppers getting a discount on everything they purchase. And then there are some that hold classes and or share it with friends. It's entirely up to you, and I'm here to help you with whatever path you want to take. And that path often changes over time, and that's fine. You can do that. So please consider it. There is an awesome special right now for $165. No, sorry, for $135. You get $165 worth of product. Plus, you will get a package of in-color cardstock, the 5 colors in a mixed pack. You will get the 5 in-color ink pads, the 5 in-color Stampin' Write markers, and a package of the 6x6 in-color designer series paper. It's over $110 in value. So that's a lot of extra stuff. Oh, I'm not watching comments. Hello, Lorna, welcome. Okay, so there is that. Next thing to make note of, next Tuesday, May 21st. Oh, sorry, itchy nose. It's allergy season. Next Tuesday, May 21st, free shipping. We love free shipping. So it is just one day, minimum $100 order. But if you are local to Wasaga Beach or to Bancroft, I can put your order in with my things and then it can be any amount and I will give you the free shipping bonus as well. So that's coming up next Tuesday. So watch for it because there's some great savings there. It's always so nice when you put your order in and then there's not that extra added on for shipping. So something to look forward to. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to crafting. Okay, so I discovered last night, well, I kind of knew, I suppose, but it became very apparent last night that I absolutely need more lighting than I have here. So I haven't got that set up tonight, but I have a few ideas in the works and hopefully I will get that going before I'm on here again. So for tonight, I apologize if the lighting is not terrific. Too many wires and bits and bobs and things. I think it's anyway, crafting. Yes, let's do some crafting. Okay, standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And while I'm here, I'm just going to fold that and burnish it with my bone folder so that it is ready to go. Okay, a piece of cardstock, 5 1/4 by 3 3/8. 2 pieces of patterned paper, 3 1/4 by 1.5. And 2 pieces of patterned paper that are 1.5 by 1.5. And then you will need something for a sentiment. So just a sentiment piece of some description. And then, of course, the usuals: stamps, ink, adhesive, embellishments, and your bone folder, which we've already used. So there you go. That is what we need for this evening. So relatively easy card, but just a little different layout than perhaps some of them. Okay, so I am pulling in the happy birthday sentiment that I'm going to use for this card, and this is from the translucent florals, and you have seen me use this many times. I love this stamp set. It is out of stock right now, but it will be back. So worth waiting for. I wonder if it'll be back by next Tuesday. I'm not certain that it will, but it might be. Anyway, okay. I am using early espresso ink to go with the cardstock here. And I'm just going to, I did not check that I have this sentiment mounted straight. So we're going to take a little bit of a chance. Looks pretty good. I think we're going to go with it. Just keep that. It is absolutely allergy season at the cottage. MSH has been sneezing like crazy since he got home from work. Today was his first day back at work. He is working at the Bancroft Home Hardware again. And he said, it's almost like I never left. Everything's pretty much the same, which is kind of neat. It's nice to have some new things, but it's nice when everything is familiar and you know what to expect and what's going on and everything. Okay, now in case you haven't been looking at this or trying to figure it out, this is just going to go on to here. like this. Like I said, super simple, but I love when we put pieces together in different patterns and things. So I think I am going to use my liquid glue because I may want to smush things here or there as I start to set them down. And I am going to put glue on them all at the same time so that I can just get them all down fairly quickly once I start to put them down. So it's allergy season and the black flies are out. It's kind of like double whammy, but it is nice to be at the cottage, really, really it is. It is nice. It's so beautiful up here and everything is lovely and turning green and starting to grow again. So just we'll be happier when the black flies are gone. Of course, you know, there's mosquitoes for most of the summer, but that's it seems like you can make the mosquitoes go away with what do they call it? It's I don't know, it's a little contraption. And you put a little pad in it. It's a anyway, it makes them go away. And it works quite well, actually. But nothing seems to deter the black flies. They just they're in there for the long haul, doing their thing until but they don't last that long. So just a couple weeks at the beginning of the season. So it's starting to stick, and I think I have it too far over. So this designer series paper, if you were wondering, is from the lotte of oh, that a swish. This out of the way for now, and then this just goes onto here, and you can put it in the center. You can put it to a side, one side, the other side, whatever you wish. I think I'm just going to put this one right in the center. And then the only other question is, do I want it popped up? I think I'll do it flat. I will pop up the sentiment. So, oops. Hello, Donna. Hey, Nancy. Sorry, I got so into the crafting there and thinking about getting my pieces on into the right places. I wasn't watching this. Anyway, welcome, ladies. Hopefully, hopefully some of you are crafting along. I know, Nancy, you often craft along, so. Right about there. Bring in some dimensionals for this. So we had our team meeting last night, and we were doing some crafting, and I had the lights set up a little bit different, and at one point it was like there was just this huge shadow across half of my screen. It's like, okay, I really need to do something different. So I did move the light for tonight, and I think it is better, but I I have to add some more light, I think is really the bottom line of what is mostly needed here. Okay, so let's see. These are the adhesive backed swirl dots, and they actually coordinate with the Latte Love suite. So I'm thinking that they might be a logical choice for gems on this card. And I just need to decide which ones. Could do 3 different colors, couldn't I? Oops. That makes 4, and I do know the rule about the odd numbers, but I think it's a little different when you put 1 on the sentiment like that. I think then the rule changes. It's my story. I'm going to stick with that. Oh, the sound is better tonight. Oh, good. Thanks, Lorna. Thanks for letting me know. I have the microphone a little, perhaps a little higher up. I think the other night what was happening was I had it low and I had a sweater on. I think it was kind of getting into the bits of the sweater and things, and so that was muffling the sound. I did go back and listen to it. It's like, oh yeah, I sort of come and go in a few spots, don't I? So it's a learning thing, isn't it? Okay, there is card number 1. And I have cut another set of pieces. Oh dear. It would looks like perhaps there was a cat on there or something. Not sure. Hopefully that will flatten out when I squish it. When I get it all assembled, I'll put it under my container of blocks and get that sort of squished down. Oh, copper clay. Yes, I was going to say pecan pie, but it's not. It's copper clay. Copper clay standard card base, and then I have Knight of Navy for the cardstock, and that is 5 1/4 by 3 3/8. Again, you can do this background piece a different size if you want to have all of your designer series paper touching and just have one border around the edge. You could do that. Or if you want, wider borders, you could adjust this a little bit. You can, switch up your sizing. Designer series paper, we have 2 sets of 2. These are 3 1/4 by 1 1/2. And this is, oh goodness, I've done it again. I don't know why I can't remember the name of this stuff. It's the same stuff we used the other day. Take to the sky. It's the airplane stuff. And this this paper is one of my current faves. I don't know, I just really like it. So and look, tonight I'm using these little checkers that we looked at yesterday as well. So these are 1 1/2 by 1 1/2. And then I have another piece for the sentiment that is the same size and shape, but I cut this one as well. This is a different die because I wasn't certain what I was going to do. So I have an option this time, but let's see. So I was just thinking, well, getting wild and crazy. Oh, here comes my assistant. Okay, Oscar, you are right in a place where you cannot be. Oscar thought he would like to help out with the crafting. So I'm thinking just, just to be wild and crazy, how wild and crazy that is. I'll do it opposite this time. Is that wild and crazy? Okay, not really, but I just change it up a tiny bit. Okay, so again, I am going to put all these out, get the glue on them all at the same time so that they are ready to go. So that hopefully I can move them around a little bit if I need to. I asked this yesterday, I'll ask again today. Anybody have any wonderful, exciting plans for the long weekend? Anybody have any plans for the weekend? What are you doing this weekend? It's a long weekend in Canada, and it means we have Monday off of work. I'm going to the Blue Jay game on Monday. That for me, that's very exciting because we don't go to the Blue Jay games very often. We talk about it a lot. And so when spring training started this season, I said to Steve, I said, you know what? Let's just sit down right now. Let's pick a couple of games and let's go. And let's do it early in the year. And then maybe if we had fun, we'll do a couple more or one more or something a little bit later in the year. So uh, so we got tickets. Sorry if you hear that ringing in the back. That's Steve's phone. I'm not sure who's calling him, but they're not going to get him because he's outside and I'm not going to answer it. Anyway, Blue Jay game. Yes. So we went to one late April and now we're going to this one in May and we'll see. Maybe we'll do another one before the end of the season. Another one or two. Not sure. Anyway, we found the GO train. The GO train leaves from Barrie Station to Union and goes to Union. It's extremely convenient for going downtown. And I know this is probably not new. But well, no, it's not new for sure. I know that. But some of you probably even knew that. We just hadn't ever really looked into it. But I mean, I've done the GO train, did the GO train for many years. It is a great way to travel. I do enjoy the GO train for traveling. Okay, this is really not centered very well, but it's pretty sticky. So, tell you what we're going to do. We are going to fix it this way. A little bit of trim there, a little bit of a trim here. We got this one's pretty narrow. I really it's not my best effort here. Too much talking, not enough focus, perhaps. It'll be fine. Just blame it on the phone. That not distracted by the ringing phone. Girls Getaway Weekend is booked for November. I have right now I have Thursday evening, late afternoon evening through the Sunday on hold. Not sure if we will go on the Thursday evening, but some people had been asking about it, so that's what I have booked for now. And if we do that, it will mean that you have all day Friday, all day Saturday, and a good chunk of the day on Sunday for crafting. So lots of crafting time. November 21 to 24. Okay, this time I thought I would use this one. It says, "You make life better." I thought that was a lovely sentiment. This is from one of our new stamp sets called Thoughtful Wishes. And it's got some nice stem images and then some spots. We love my spots. And then some really nice sentiments. Thinking of you fondly, thanks, missing you. You make life better. I appreciate you and dearest friend. So it's a new one. I have not played with it yet. That's still on the list of fun things to do. But we'll use this image or this sentiment for tonight. There we go. Look at that. I'm always amazed when I get the when the stamping goes well. It's like, woohoo! It's a good moment in the craft studio when you get the image stamped and it's straight and it's especially on a new stamp. Sometimes they still have a little bit of residue from the manufacturing process. So when when it stamps a nice image the very first time you use it, it's a good thing. It's one of those things that makes us happy, isn't it? You lost the sound again. Okay, this is just really weird. It's like maybe I've been talking too much, and so at a certain point, it just shuts me off, so you don't have to listen to me babble anymore. Hmm. Hopefully it's back or coming back. Maybe it's when I lean over. Do I have a kink in my, I don't know. The wires look okay. Crazy stuff. Okay. We'll put this guy in the center again. You want to, yeah, I'm just gonna go, because I have to, I could go to this side, but I don't want to go to the fold side because I need to kind of hide that little bit of ripple in there. There, it's already starting to flatten, so I think we're gonna be good. Okay, where did my dimensionals go? Here we are. So just as I'm getting used to my setup here at the cottage, next week I will be in the craft studio in Wasaga Beach. So everything's going to be in a different place again, and I'm going to be all mixed up. You know how easily that can happen, right? Now, do I want that up top, or should we put this one down? Oh, then I'm going to cover up that beautiful plane. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm going to put this up top again. So then that plane is kind of front and center. And I think I could use these, that's pecan pie, isn't it? That's not quite the right color for this paper. What else? What else we have in our bag of gem goodies? Oh, we do have these. These carried over from last. Get a little bit lost, don't they? Oh, we have here. Oh, here's the copper clay and the boho stuff that we used last night. Ah, so many choices. Uh, white. Sort of grayish. What do I think? give it a try. Be brave, throw it on, see what you think. Hard to see. See a bit of the card too, I suppose. Okay. Let's get out of the way. This in the picture. Move this out of the way. And I move out of one chair and then I put stuff on it. Gosh. Okay, let me just come back here. Do, 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 do. There we go. I am back. So those are the cards for tonight. Kind of a fun layout, I think, but easy. A chance to show off a little bit of designer series paper. It's very far from me to look for my cards now, so my whole head turns. I'll stop doing that. I'll just look at them on the screen. Anyway, I hope you like them. And if you give them a try, as always, please feel free to post them in the comments under this video, or you can message them to me and I will post them if that's your preference, whatever you like. We love to share and inspire each other, and I love to see what everyone created. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to craft with you all again really soon. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.